ile kazi imefanya. Asante Bwana Speaker.
Senator Sifuna Edwin.
Honorable Speaker, I'm a very proud member of the Public Accounts Committee under the very able leadership of Senator Kajwang. During our meeting to adopt this particular report, we were given the definition of fiduciary risk by the Parliamentary Budget Office. Honorable Speaker, just a cursory search of the term fiduciary risk is defined as the potential or loss that can arise when an entity fails to work in the best interest of a people, leading to misuse, mismanagement, or lack of transparency. Honorable Speaker, in that report, you will see that the cumulative fiduciary risk exposure of all the counties, the 47 counties, is 532 billion. But out of that, the fiduciary risk exposure by Nairobi County alone is 157 billion Kenya shillings. Honorable Speaker, when we go through these reports, it brings me great shame as a senator of Nairobi to see that Nairobi is number one in all the wrong things. We are the highest when it comes to irregular expenditure at 32.5 billion Kenya shillings out of the 39.1 billion of all the counties, which is about 85 or 83%. Honorable Speaker, we are also number one when it comes to unbudgeted expenditure at 12 billion Kenya shillings in terms of fiduciary exposure. Then, of course, there is a matter of pending bills. Honorable Speaker, out of the 179 billion Kenya shillings that constitute pending bills in the 47 counties, 65% of that, or 118 billion Kenya shillings, is the fiduciary exposure in the county of Nairobi. And we have gotten to a place, Honorable Speaker, listening to these entities, to the Auditor General appearing before our committee, we now need to know what the next steps are. I want the people of Nairobi to understand that even though the Constitution says that Parliament shall look at the reports of the Auditor General, we rely on other institutions to be able to take action. In the committee that I sit in, we have recommended prosecution of officers in over 150 cases, and we have had occasion to sit with the EACC and ask them to give us the reports about these investigations, Honorable Speaker. We have had officers from the DCI. We have made recommendations for prosecution of people. We have made recommendations to professional bodies like the ISPAC that regulates accountants, even lawyers who give wrong information or wrong advice to their executives, or even who collude with their departments to steal money through legal fees. Honorable Speaker, we need all these institutions now to come to the rescue of our counties. Even if you look at the total exposure on stalled projects, Nairobi is again number one. I want this Senate to help us in Nairobi, because if devolution works in Nairobi, it will work elsewhere. Honorable Speaker, I thank you.
Thank you. Good. Senator Mariam Sheikh Omar.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity.